Hey, I'm Brandon. I'm a YouTuber. I review movies. You should subscribe to my channel, by the way. And I've always dreamt of making a movie, like a real movie. My friends Elise, Lee, Raina, and I went on a road trip to Toronto, and I figured I would film it all and try to make a movie out of it. Why Toronto, you might ask? Well, there's a concert happening over there for my favorite YouTuber slash singer slash pop star slash art queen, Poppy. And we just had to see it. Well, I just really had to see it, and I kind of dragged them all along with me. It seemed like as much of an excuse for a road trip as anything else. And who is Poppy, you might ask? Well, she's Poppy.
I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy. I am Poppy. I'm Poppy.
She seems to be a character made up to portray pop stars and the pop star life and everything about it. You know, the fans, the fame, the money, and all the materialism.
I'm holding an album. This is my debut album.
She kind of is a comment on what it means to be famous and what it means to be a singer in 2017.
Poppy, I am having trouble understanding your videos lately.
Thank you so much, Charlotte. I'm so happy to be here.
But on top of that, there's also just really weird, cool artistry going on and really freaky symbolism for everything, and it's hard to quite define.
I'm not in a cult. I am not in a cult.
She's a pop star, and she might also be a robot, and she might also maybe be an alien, or maybe she's just an Illuminati brainwasher. But whatever she is, what she really truly is just a really cool, interesting new artist. I watch a lot of movies, and I watch a lot of film, and I really admire new, cool, different artists coming up. And Poppy and her director, Titanic Sinclair, are definitely weird, cool artists, and I've been loving what they're doing on YouTube. I was dying to see them live. So we had to go. And I wanted to go with my friends and have a good time and have a crazy weekend. And that's exactly what happened.
Are you super excited to go to Canada? Sure. Are you sure this is safe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a documentary film of us on our travels.
Yeah, please do.
I actually legit plan to.
Crossing the bridge into Canada is always a whole big deal, you know, passports, IDs, and a million scary questions about what you're doing and why you're doing it and all that stuff. We survived. Once we crossed, our only hope was Raina's phone for directions. It went about as well as you would expect.
401 East? No. Yes, maybe. I don't know. Well, we're going this way now.
Why don't we use Google Maps?
We're going to turn around.
Google Maps is probably not. Oh, okay, she's got it on
We are going
there.
the wrong way. Yep, okay. Yes! Score one!
Off to a good start, everybody. Hey Lee, can I have a promise from you this week?
What's that?
I need a promise from you that you are not gonna flip someone off randomly because you're bored.
I will not flip someone off randomly.
No, not you, Elise. Lee. We went on a road trip once and he just flipped off some guy in a truck because he was bored. And then we went the next, like 20 minutes with this angry guy in a truck staring Lee down while driving, not looking at the road, just like at Lee. And it was really scary.
I was reading Watchmen, and every single time I turned the page, I was like,
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
no, that
I
happened.
did not do that.
And why have I not heard that side of the story until right now?
I needed to wait for the right moment. Thought you would appreciate that, Brandon.
I did not flip them off.
I did not.
From Ogdensburg to Toronto is about 4 hours. With Elise driving, maybe more like 3 hours. Nevertheless, we all started getting a little bit loopy on the road for so long.
Elise missed a turn earlier,
No, I didn't.
And then she
She did.
missed the next turn.
and it's really funny.
Because she was too busy dicking around with her radio instead of looking at the road.
Also-
Music is important.
Mom,
to me.
Mom, we're safe. We're safe.
It's like we got in a situation where it was like we didn't really have anything and somebody got stuck down a well or some shit. I'll drink my single whiskey sour that's probably going to be like $7.
$20. Yeah.
But it's also Canadian money, so it's going to be the regular whiskey
So it doesn't
sour
count.
price.
It's like Monopoly money.
That's a really great thing though, because Canada is just like 30% cheaper.
Yeah.
And what's any road trip without a DJ? Lee took that job. That's kind of always his job. We got really acquainted with Elise's really interesting taste in music.
If I had $1 million. Cause I got friends on the other side.
Ugh, my hair's so big.
Yeah,
That's what car rides
pretty
do.
big, but that's your
I do.
thing.
How kawaii.
Kawaii. Anything good?
You want to look at souvenirs on your camera?
How you doing, eh?
Kinder Egg. We can't have those in the States. We might choke and die because we try to eat it all in one piece.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Look at this one. It's
I
like
actually-
somebody with a big thumb.
I actually need like 5 of
Is that
these
you?
because my... Make sure to show the tag that is literally a maple leaf made of wood.
I love it, actually. John Philippe Conrad Ross Esquire III.
And even more music.
Savior of the broken, the beaten and the downed.
The down? It's dams.
And wouldn't you know it, even more music.
Take the Ontario through tour.
So how many more inches till we get there?
17.
17.
Right around now is when Elise's road rage really kicked in, and honestly, I can't blame her. Hey Toronto, what are you doing?
Well, you see, I'm kind of in the middle of the road now because people just don't understand how to go.
Finally getting into the Airbnb we rented for the weekend was a whole ordeal onto itself, but finally we were in Toronto, except this wasn't our room.
Now back up straight until your front wheel matches their back wheel.
In fact, this wasn't even the right building. We weren't even close. Our actual room was like 5 blocks away. We had to have somebody help us. The owner of the building had to help us. It was awkward.
So I couldn't get a video of it, but that was one of the best, like, awkward experiences.
Oh my god, yes.
This guy, we show up at this place, and we parallel park, which takes a million years.
Thank you, Raina.
Thanks,
You did
Raina.
great.
No, you
Raina
did
did
great.
really well.
You did
Wonderful.
great. But the fact is, parallel parking, no matter who you are, is awkward, and it was awkward.
Yes.
And then we finally get in there, and he he makes us get back out.
Gets into our car.
Yeah, and I couldn't film this random Asian man hanging out in our car as we drove back
Don't forget about the part where he dissed Raina.
to another building. Then called Raina fat.
I was like, oh, yeah, you're totally right.
Oh, and that neon jacket he's wearing?
It's really cool. Oh, look at this guy in the vest. Oh no, it's a sweater, not a vest. Sorry,
Probably a sweater.
it's the sweater vest. This is. I was gonna say this is America, but it's not.
It is America. It's
This
North
is not America.
This is America. We can do whatever we want.
See, my hair isn't big anymore.
But your hair needs to lose weight.
He said that because I was walking
You
up
were
this-
winded going down the stairs.
Okay, keep in mind, those are really steep, really
No, I'm not
thin
saying
stairs.
shit about that.
No,
I'm just
no,
saying that's why
I'm-
you said it.
I'm explaining. So the stairs were like this big, and
Uh-huh.
then 3 layers of them.
So our actual room was in the heart of Chinatown, and kinda not what any of us were expecting. But for 3 days, it was home.
This is our home for the weekend.
There's like mouse traps under the bed.
Jerry says in here.
Okay, wait, can I use the sink? Okay, so it looks like we don't have... I'm crazy.
Since none of us had any Wi-Fi and no idea where we were going or where we even were originally, we had to constantly keep stopping and pray for free Wi-Fi. A lot. This entire trip became the Hipster Tour 2017.
What is the Wi-Fi?
You are welcome.
No,
what's
that's
the
the
name?
password. But what's the...
Now downtown Toronto has a lot going on. Nothing prepared us for this though.
It's true. And we're in Canada. So,
We're in downtown Toronto.
yeah.
Yeah, we are in Chinatown, downtown Toronto area, and woman walked towards us, looked at the road, dropped her pants, and there was a penis. And she continued to wiggle it and walk down the road.
It's a thing that just happened. And And I was filming myself, of course, making the one face I make in selfies. So I missed it. Yeah, she probably thought she was on camera. She almost was on camera.
After some eye bleach, we stopped at a ramen place, and it was just the best.
Dude, I am so excited for this.
Yeah, me too, actually. I'm nervous, but excited.
I want ramen so bad. I've never had ramen and I absolutely wanted to try it, so this is fucking great. I'm super excited for it.
Since I was like, we're cheap. We gotta get our souvenirs where we can.
This is absolutely wonderful.
Watch, the second I stop filming, something wild and crazy will happen.
Always.
Some random man will get in our car. Or some lady will flash
Flash your penis.
us. It will happen. The second I stop the recording.
I literally cannot.
This is not working out.
I want to make the food calls.
Yeah, no, I trust Elise.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know. I
Oh,
want.
how'd you guys get on that side?
How'd you get on that side? Is it good, buddy?
It's gotta be great.
Is it good?
Finally crashing back in our room, all of us were way too restless and crazy and we couldn't go to sleep yet, so we played some of the most extreme, breakneck games of Uno anybody's ever played ever. Wake up, more pre-breakfast Uno, and then we were off.
So we're heading out for day 2, or I guess day 1. So yeah, we played Uno all night and then again this morning, and it was a blood sport.
1 round, hour and a half.
Elise lost a tooth.
Fucked me over the entire time.
It's true.
You fucked Brandon up too.
Yeah, but you mostly fucked me up.
Yeah.
It was not nice.
Mostly, I didn't get
Raina just quietly
Yeah,
judged
you're
us.
a piece of shit, Lee.
I was drawing tattoos.
That's right, we're gonna see Poppy tonight.
We stopped by some cute little shops. We geeked out.
Stop filming me.
We stopped for lunch.
It's bread.
But it's good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We stopped to admire the graffiti art, which was everywhere.
I'm Gia. Motherfuckers.
I'm
Gia.
Mother.
I don't know what that means.
And then finally we were headed back to our room to unbox all of our goodies and get changed for the show.
The mug is probably my favorite out of that whole thing. That mug is great.
Final Fantasy keychain, mystery box, pin,
Oh, I got one of those too.
and
This one really
Arcane
helps.
symbols,
That's
pin.
right.
GameCube controller.
And a GameCube controller. Remember 2004?
This is another mystery box thing. It's Dottie from that cat game.
We were dressed, ready, selfies taken. Now we just wait for the Uber.
So our Uber just got canceled apparently.
Because my payment is not valid in Canada.
Canada.
Because no one, well, we could use my card because I'm Canadian. I'm the Canadian of the group, but I'm not. Brandon, please. Oh my god. It's making it like this big complicated thing. We should just be able to go down and then that way.
Okay. What's this intersection?
Ugh. So let's just get to Spadina.
So we're walking. That's fine. It's only raining a little bit. We make it to the Velvet Underground, and we find we're second in line. But this weekend hasn't been weird and wild enough. It was just getting started.
So I can't believe that you missed another crazy thing.
I missed the craziest thing. We're waiting in line for Poppy, and there's these really nice people that were hanging out with us. And turns out they were kicked out because they're making threats to Poppy, and they were going, I don't know, but the club asked them to leave, and they did. They were nice people. We took pictures with them. We didn't know about this. Yeah. So yeah, and it's also raining, and my phone is not waterproof.
We're good to go when we're ready. When they let us in and open the doors.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
That's 2 5 minutes.
Right.
You're
How
directly
many
in
is
front
that
of
in
the door.
American?
How many is that in American minutes?
Finally, the doors open, and we start the virtual meet and greet, and I had no idea what to expect. And boy, that was different.
we just got out of the VIP and we got this fancy pants pin and the lanyard on Poppy on it and signed album and the poster.
This is the special one because it has a fucking triangle.
Yeah, I got this special one.
It's upside down.
It's backwards and upside down. It's pretty great. We did a VR experience thing and there was like ray guns and evil devil sequences and did you guys see the Poppy logo that was all like split apart and you had to like put it together? Yeah.
I did that. I was flipping through tarot cards and I ended up in a cave with Poppy and Titanic sitting there.
Really?
We got some drinks, we got some food, we even made some new friends, Robert and Sarah. The hype was unreal at this point. We run back to the club and we're first in there. We're first in line. And what happens next? Well... it's all about being a little bit offbeat and crazy. And listening to Africa by Toto like 40 times in a row will do that.
We're waiting for the show to start and they've played Africa by Toto like what, 5 times?
Like 10 times at this point. It's been about half an hour since we came in, so...
I expect nothing less.
I expect more.
Just starting.
Yay!
Finally, Charlotte comes in and the pre-show warm-up stuff got even weirder.
I finally know who she is. I am closer to her than anyone else. I know the real Poppy. I have a personal relationship with Poppy.
Finally, the show starts. Or does it? Oh right, the ceremonial Poppy beverage. How could I forget? Don't worry guys, Poppy made drinks for everybody. Come and grab the KoolAid.
In this show will be presented in stunning high definition. Please relax yourself and accept the experience as a loving observer. Poppy loves you. Poppy will always love you. You will pledge your allegiance to Poppy. You will do anything Poppy says. Poppy loves you and will always love you. Poppy welcomes you into her universe.
Come and drink the KoolAid. Finally, the queen of YouTube graces us with her presence.
What is your name? Jessica. Same. Jessica. Hello.
drink the Kool-Aid.
Raise your hand if you trust me with me. Will you drink the Poppy beverage? Poppy beverage will bring you eternal peace. The Poppy beverage is delicious. Hey, boy, it's you! You look so beautiful tonight. I'm so glad you could make an appearance for the beautiful people of...
Stuff kept getting even weirder.
I'll prove you wrong. They do love me. They do love me. Will you fill my love meter? You can do it. Fill my love meter. Everybody scream. Come on. We're almost there.
Oh, and my phone was even borrowed at one point for a song.
Don't make me look too typical, 'cause I'm ready for my close-up. Come on, let's go. Let's make a video. Oh, oh, 1, 2, 3, oh. Come on, let's go. Let's make a video. Oh, oh, action. I'm ready. Gonna make some flame. Lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, action, action. I love you when you're happy. I love you when you're down. Lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, action, action.
Poppy,
Charlotte!
let me sing a song.
Charlotte!
Please let me sing.
Temperature!
Please let me sing.
Everybody tell Charlotte to go bye-bye.
I want another turn.
Come on, say it with me. Bye-bye, Charlotte.
Stop being a bitch. Poppy.
Bye-bye, Charlotte. 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 Macaroons, cartoons, Dr. Seuss, that's my style. That's all, start a cult, I'm so adult, that's my style.
Poppy is an object. Poppy is your best friend. Poppy will break your neck. Poppy will be your pet. Poppy is an object. Poppy is your best friend.
Can you help me find something? I seem to have misplaced it. It's not a very big thing. It's pretty small. But I need a little bit of help. Can you help me? Are you sure? I'm not convinced yet. Can you help me find it? Okay. Where's my microphone? Sing another song? Dance to the song? It's a nice song. Please dance. I love you. I think you need a software upgrade because you run 10 minutes too late. And I'm too cute to patiently wait. I'm getting you a software upgrade. Software upgrade.
Toronto,
Oh my god!
Canada. This is Poppy's first time ever in Toronto, Canada. She's got loonies and toonies and see-through bills. That was pretty cool to see. I forgot about that. This is an amazing crowd. Thank you all for being here. I just talked to Poppy backstage, and they don't want her to play another song. My decision. But we're not going to listen to them, are we? They can shut up. So she's going to come back and she's going to play one more song, and we all need to sing and dance along, okay? But she gave me one very strict condition. We need to say 3 very, very special words for her. We need to say them all together at the same time. And those words are Monster Energy Drink. That's what we love to wash down our Doritos with. So on the count of 3, we're all going to say it together, and they're going to hear it all the way in Sydney, Australia. They're going to hear it in Saskatchewan. And they're going to hear it in Montreal. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. One more time, people. Let's go.
Give me some of that cold cash. I want to stop
My phone was basically dead after the show, so we just walked back to our room, exhausted. And you guessed it, even more Uno. Day 3 was grabbing brunch and heading home, but it wasn't ever going to be that easy. Not us. Not this weekend.
Starting day 3.
Final morning in Toronto.
Yeah, we are looking for breakfast, lunch. What's that called? Is there a handy name for that? Brunch. We don't really know where we're headed to.
No.
We're just gonna find a place.
We're just gonna end up back on Queen Street and find something there.
Yeah, so wish us
That's
luck.
been like the go-to place.
Uh-huh.
I'm happy with the greasy spoons that we've eaten at.
Yeah, they're more interesting. Like the cool thing the fancy pants French restaurant we had yesterday was pretty good.
Yeah.
But like, I wanna fear for my life just a little bit.
Toronto won't let us leave.
We literally are not allowed out of the city.
It's a trap.
Elise's car, Gunner, is a hard worker, but we were all really tired and needed a break from Toronto traffic.
We're on the far right, under the underpass, and we think, not positive, we need to go all the way to the leftmost lane through 4 lanes of traffic.
Hey guys, there's only one way to find out, right?
Just do it, Nike.
Just fucking do it.
Which is
Guys, I'm a local. I know what's going on.
Now we do it again.
Now we do it again, hopefully.
one down, 1 to go.
I want to go.
Fuck.
Gunner.
Please.
Gunner.
Gunner is a babe.
It's art time. Okay, so here's mine. It's a Superman sign. Here's
Your heart.
Here's Lee's. It's Aquaman, and then next to it is middle finger. And then if we move on, Raina's is of course, as per tradition, a wee wee.
And I drew a heart because that's all I can draw because I'm driving.
And she's also driving in crazy Toronto traffic.
Grabbing last-minute fast food poutine, more music, more silly stories. Long story short, we made it home. Even though this weekend was a mess of accidents, awkwardness, different cultures, hipster stuff, store cats, weirdo art, scares, thrills, and chills, I wouldn't have it any other way. I got to meet one of my favorite artists right now. I got to try new food. I got to see new things, experience new things. I have a story to tell, many stories to tell. 2017 was tough, but this was one of the best weekends of my life, and I spent it with my very best friends. Thanks for watching, everybody. This was a cool new experiment I wanted to try out. It's a vlog, it's a movie, it's its own whole thing. I don't really know what I wanted it to become. I just started filming. I hope you guys liked it. Go ahead and comment down below on what you thought. I normally just do movie reviews, so I hope you like those too. And till next time, thank you.